Okay, let's look at the distance computations. So this is our new record. I have this file on Canvas, so if you want to download it and work with me, so that'd be good. Okay, so distance. Okay, the formula for distance that we can use in Excel is, of course, you need to do a square root of that. Okay, we'll put that square root in just a second. So we have Excel has a function called sum xmy squared. So that is xmy stands for x minus y. Okay, so this is going to take pairs of values, find the difference, and square it. Okay, so you can specify. Okay, so what we want to take that observation. Okay, and here we have only two x values, two predictors. Okay, but we can have any number, it doesn't matter. Here you use the same formula. Okay, we have to absolute reference this. Okay, and then remember we have to find the distance of this observation from each and every one of the data. Okay. Now, this is going to give you the difference squared and then summed. Okay. Now, we have to do a square root of that to get the distance. So, I'll go back here, square root. Okay. Now, that's our distance. Okay. And then, so the ownership is from here. Okay, so now let's, for us to be able to sort, we have to copy this and paste as values. Okay, so you copy this part, okay, and then we have to copy paste here as values, and then we can sort. Okay, so how do you copy paste values? Copy, and then you go to paste, and we have copy paste values, values and number formatting, values and source formatting. Okay, so we'll use the source formatting. So that copies both the values. So now you no longer have formulas, but you have the values. All right, so now we can sort. Okay, how do you sort? Go to data and sort. So we have column headers. So now we're going to sort by distance, smallest to largest. Okay. So now we have it sorted. So if you have how many neighbors and how many owners do you have? Okay. So we need to do a count if, and we start with that one, all right, and then you go down. Okay, so now if you make the first G36 absolute reference, so then we can copy it down. As we go down, copying, so our range, the lookup range for count if will expand from G36 down to the exact number of neighbors that we want. Go down one, you look at two neighbors. Go down two, you're going to look at three neighbors and so on. Now, what do we want to look for? So we have to specify that. So this is the lookup range, and the criteria is the positive event. Positive event is owner, so that should be absolute referenced. Okay. So then you get, okay, as you expand, how many events you get. Okay. So if you go down here, so it's going to look at three neighbors. And since this is sorted, they will be the nearest neighbors. Okay, if you go down here, it's going to look at 6 nearest neighbors and count how many events there are. Okay, so you divide the number of neighbors you're looking at into the number of events we have. That will be your poll, your vote proportion. So if you do that, so you get the proportion of positive votes. Okay. And then your prediction will come from an if function. So if so this is our propensity in column K, right? If that propensity is greater than or equal to the cutoff point, okay, which is in J33, that must be absolute referenced. Okay. Then that's our prediction, J32. Again, that should be absolute referenced. So otherwise, it's going to be non-owner. So we'll say non-owner. Okay.